Look at this. This is Shell Garage. Fresh fruit worth stopping for. Try our. I expect this is how they intend it to be read. Try our easy-to-eat fresh fruit on the go and get one of your 5 a day. In 3 of those parts of this small sentence, there should be hyphens between 3 words, so 2 hyphens connecting 3 words. Try our easy-to-eat fresh fruit on the go, also with hyphens, on the-go, and get one of your 5 a day is 5-a-day. They got 0 out of 3. This is not Shakespearean English. If you read this the way that it is now, it says, try our easy-to-eat fresh fruit on the. Go and get one of your 5 a day. It makes absolutely no sense. It's kind of ungrammatical. That's why you need the hyphens. I wish people would learn this. Why give jobs, Shell, to people that don't speak English? I'm not saying don't give them to people who are not English. Give them to people who are not English but know how to speak English, because whoever wrote that doesn't speak English, and I don't care if they are English then. Yeah, you can hardly see anything against the sun, but that seems to be Sophie there. You see more afterwards. You can't see anything. And that seems to be Sophie there, just in the pink costume, and behind her should be Tanya, getting up as close as she dare to the waves and dancing about next to them, like King Canute.
Sitting in the morning sun,
he's having a nice time.
I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships
Sophie seems to be digging something.
Then I'll watch them roll away again.
Okay.
I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I've had nothing to live for, and look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Listen, sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit at the dock of a bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of a bay, wasting time.
Okay, so it's going to be a little bit loud because we're next to the A31, which goes from Bournemouth right up past Southampton up to London. Obviously we're taking it as far as the M25, then going down to Hertfordshire. This is the New Forest, so you can see some lovely forest there. Just to prove I'm not lying, there's the New Forest District Council and a little bit of ancient inscriptions from the original dwellers in the New Forest, on it. I mean, people that write graffiti are attracted to rubbish bins because they are rubbish and that's their home. But basically, what I wanted to show you is here in the New Forest, there's some very interesting sort of gorsey kind of vegetation there. Most of it's heath. You can probably see this is heather with a sort of you can see the fringe of the forest there, very beautiful. And what else can we see here? We can see that what the New Forest is famous for. Okay, there's a fence here, but after that they're free to roam all over the New Forest. That is the wild ponies. They're born and live all their lives here in the New Forest. They've been here for, well, since a long, long time. I don't know whether they've been here since time immemorial or not, because the horse is not native to the United Kingdom. But they're ponies that have been, you know, released pretty much into the wild. Nobody can ride on them, for example. I don't think even my friend from work, Christoph, with his great love of horses and his great ability with horses, will be able to go and ride on one of these. Or even Lord Moggy, the person that looks after, I don't think he would be able to ride one of these horses. He's quite out of concern for the privacy of her foal. She took him off into the distance at a quite nice trot. So there's a little bit of the old scenery there. There's another one in the distance there. Pony. So there we have it, the New Forest. Safer actually when I just try and hold it together with the steering wheel like this, and nobody really can see much because of the darkness. There we go, we're driving through the New Forest. There was a sign saying watch out for the deer on the road. A lot of people come on holiday and stay in campsites in the New Forest, and then they can usually, if they do that, there's some wild ponies over there. I don't know if that's going to be very obvious. Over there. They're wild ponies. Yeah. Okay, go on. Well, okay, so there weren't any deer right now. It says that there could be deer, but I mean there may not have been deer right now, but there are certainly lots of deer in there.
Oh, we're sleeping now.
At dusk they come out. Okay, and there's a little chef, which is the epitome of British roadside cuisine, the Little Chef. I bet Tony Padbury recognised her as a travelling salesman. He probably eats in Little Chefs quite a lot. stone is like a service area in the middle of the New Forest. I don't know if it has anything to do with William Rufus, because of course the Normans did quite a lot in this area. In fact, Winchester was their capital, not so much London. They quite liked this area, and a lot of Norman things went on after the Norman conquest in this area. Hampshire. Okay, so this is Lyndhurst, as in Nicholas Lyndhurst, only without the Only Fools and Horses actor. It's an old English village, very beautiful. As you can see, part of the New Forest. And therefore, if you want to buy real estate here and perhaps retire here, you'd better have a budget for that. Because it's one of the nicest places you can live in. Shutters are not exactly a tradition in England, but maybe there's something local around here where you could have shutters. What? Oh, there's an interesting church though. Have a look at those chimneys up there, that's interesting architecture, isn't it? And there's another interesting piece of church architecture up there. What I'm trying to find is aim for the visitor centre, which is that I sign, which is left and then sharp right. Oh, Imperial China Restaurant. That's very nice. Very nice. One of those stone thingies is there, like a facsimile of those terracotta army or whatever they call it. Okay, look at that. How's about that? Pretty good, isn't it? A stitch in time. Well, that's the New Forest Centre. Discover the New Forest. And you've got to pay and display. Why exactly you would do that when you're in the middle of a town, I really don't know. What has that got to do with the New Forest if it's in the middle of a town? I was really expecting to have something. That's a bit of a disappointment, isn't it? Okay, we'll find something else. Maybe they give maps or something, I don't know, but we'll have to see what that is. I'll just pop in and